Today we're going to take a look at the Xecutive inside the waistband Kydex holster here from N8 Tactical, and that's coming up next here on Jesse B Outdoors. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. First off, I'd like to thank N8 Tactical for sending this out to the channel. They sent me an email asking me if I would like to try this out, and I took a look at it and I was like, yeah, I want to check it out. There's a couple reasons behind that. This is a budget-minded holster here. It has quite a few features on it for the price, and I really wanted to try it out. And sometimes in the winter, people like carrying a full-size gun, so I thought, hey, I'll try this for a Glock 17, because some people might want to conceal carry inside the waistband a full-size gun. Glock 17s are pretty popular, so that's what I got this in. Let's take it over to the table. I'll tell you some of the features about it, and then I'll tell you what it was like wearing this at the beginning of the winter. The Xecutive holster is an all-plastic holster made from incredibly durable Kydex. When they designed this holster, they had three key points they wanted to meet, and that was versatility, concealability, and comfort. And I think they hit it out of the park with all that. For versatility, they made multiple options for the clips and wings to be used, allowing the end user to customize it to their carry methods. You can also adjust the retention by simply tightening or loosening the screws on the holster body. For concealability, they took the minimalist design approach for the overall footprint of the holster. They also incorporated an optional foam wedge to ensure the firearm is tucked against your body for maximum concealment. For comfort, they took the minimalist approach and made it as small as they could, and then the side that touches your skin is so smooth, that way it doesn't aggravate you at all when you're carrying your weapon. So now I want to go over a couple things I really like about this holster. You can see the two screws here in the clip. This helps secures it really good. You could hear it, nice snap back. Also, you can loosen those up, and you can see the slots inside of there. You can move the ride height up and down with these screws, and also the cant with those screws. That's a nice touch. Down here, you can see there's more holes. This is the multiple options on here for different ways to hold it to your belt. I got the clip, but they got belt loops. They have all kinds of options for you guys to mount this to your belt, and that's a nice touch. Down here we have the retention screws, and they got two of them, so you can fine-tune your draw on the gun. That is a real nice feature on it. Also, you can see here, it is cut very nicely, smoothed edges, buffed out. Not going to get any irritation there. Also, if you put the gun in, it has an optics cut on it. This thing has a lot of features for the price of it. Another thing I thought was a nice touch, even though this is kind of a budget option, their logo looks really nice on this. A lot of companies don't even put their logo on the Kydex. I thought that was a nice touch, and it looks real good. Now I want to check out the fitment of the gun. So the first thing we need to do is check and make sure the gun is all clear. No magazine in, so this gun is safe to handle. So we'll drop the slide on it. And what we're going to do is put the holster in. And when we do that, we're going to listen to see if there's a snap to see how secure it holds it. Ooh, just a very faint snap. I've heard a lot better snap on other guns. Get it on there. Just a small little click. I'd give it credit for that on the price point. It does hold it still pretty good, even though it's just a small click, because you do got those two retention screws. So you can see I'm shaking and it's still not going nowhere, but I'd like to see a little bit better snap on that. But you can see here the way it's fitted around the trigger guard, it's really not going to go anywhere. Now you can see I got aftermarket sights on this, and they're night sights. They're not suppressor height, but you can look down that tunnel and you can see there is plenty of room there for suppressor height sights right from the factory. That's a nice thing to have on this holster. Another thing I really like about it, and I've had other holsters that are cheaper than this and more expensive. This sweat guard here covers the whole slide. I love that. Like I said, I've had other holsters lower than this in price and higher than this in price that does not cover the whole slide. I really like that. That's a nice touch. Another thing I really like about it, we're looking at the end here, and you can see there is plenty of room there. I do not like it when a gun sticks out of the bottom of the holster, and you can see this has plenty of room. It's actually tucked up in there a little bit. I really like that. And then we're going to move here, and you can see this is cut for an optic. If we had an optics cut on this with an optic, this right from the factory already has that option on it. It is not one that you have to pay extra for. It automatically comes like that. So like I said, I carried this at the beginning of winter with a fully loaded Glock 17, which I know Glocks are light, but that's still a lot of weight to have on your belt. A good carry belt is also necessary for something like this with a full size. But this thing worked awesome. I barely knew it was there. If you guys don't know, I wear Core Essential belts. They had no issues with this setup with a full size, and it was very comfortable. Really like it. I should have added the wedge on it to move it closer, because they did have that as an option, and I didn't take it. I should have, because that would have made this even better. Now for dislikes on it, there's nothing I really don't dislike about it at all. Even though it don't snap when you put the gun in it, the 2 retention screws down here, like I showed, and I'll show again, this gun is not going nowhere. It's staying put. I have no complaints about this at all. I think this thing is great for a full-size gun, and I think it'd be even better with a smaller carry gun. Now, just for the people who don't know this, N8 Tactical is actually a division of CrossBreed Holsters, so you're not going to find their website. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link down below to my link tree. Go to CrossBreed Holsters, click on that, and then CrossBreed's website, they've got all the N8 Tactical stuff on there for you guys to find this. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. We are One Nation Under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.